your name. It gives me fever, no breaking. You got the power, come and devour. I am all yours for the taking. Yeah. And I can't find no one else to cool me down, to cool me down, yeah. 'Cause I get so hot each time you come around. You come around, yeah. You give me that thirst, yeah. You give me that thirst. All night put it in work, all night put it in work. You got me putting in work, yeah. Yeah, you give me that thirst. All night put it in work, never put it in reverse. Never put it in reverse, yeah. All night put it in work, all night, all night. You give me that thirst, yeah. You give me that thirst. All night put it in work, never put it in reverse. Yeah, you give me that. Yeah, you give me that thirst. Yeah, you give me that thirst. All night put it in work, all night put it in work. Yeah, you give me that thirst. Yeah, you give me that thirst. All night put it in work, never put it in reverse. Never. Yeah, you give me that thirst. All night put it in work. Said I drink for your water, do anything that you wanna. Yeah, you give me that thirst. Yeah, you give me let your love flow into me. Yeah. Yeah, you give me that thirst. Yeah, give me that thirst. Said you give me that thirst, baby. Years on the planet, grew up listening to Michael and Janet. Starry-eyed kid in pajamas, thinking one day a steady diet of Brandy and Luther, Kimberell and Tony. I got used to burn so many songs from my computer, thinking one day. Told my mama that I wanna be a singer. Told my daddy I'm a hell of a producer. Told my sister I'ma mean something to you maybe one day. Just you wait, and it's gonna be my time. And everyone will learn that God's timing is better. Just you wait, and it will all make sense. And all the time we spent thinking it couldn't get better, it got better, yeah. Man, the last few years been kinda lonely. And even when I get to chill with the homies, all of them went and got hitched up on me. I'm like, one day. It's hard to sing about love when you got none. Praying every day God send me the right one. All this work and no play got me wishing that one day. Put my heart into the music 'cause it's safer. Knowing damn well I need me a savior. Someone that I can be on my worst behavior with one day. Just you wait, and it's gonna be my time. It's gonna be my time.
headphones again. What's up? Smooth talk, R&B, and soul. This is Nocturnal Vibes. I'm your boy Q Christopher, along with the one and only Tati, Danny.
What's up?
Wagwan.
What's up?
I'm introducing you like you're my guest for the night.
Yeah, I know. I'm tripping.
What's good?
We're
How
a
was
year
it?
deep, I think.
You started in August. Yeah.
It is August.
It is August. So happy anniversary.
Thank you. Put some tone on real quick.
You put in that work, and I appreciate that. So good stuff. So we got to reflect on that a little later.
Yes,
That's what's
later.
up. That's what's up. We got a great show for you tonight. The one and only Oya is in the building. We're gonna chop it up with this young lady. She's dope. Looking through some of her feed, she's an interesting character, and that's one of the reasons why, like I say, I do this. I want to know your story. I want to know your journey. So shout out to all the artists out there. If you're looking for a platform and you have a passion for what you do, trust me, it better be your passion because I can tell.
Yes.
But it got to be your passion. And I want to know. I want to talk about it. Shout out to all the family once again in Florida and Houston. Shout out to my auntie because I know she's listening. Shout out to her.
Shout out to auntie.
She stay hitting me up with with words of wisdom.
Aw, that's awesome.
And she probably doesn't even know she's doing it. She's just typing away. But that's how powerful you are at times. That's what's up. But yeah. So I heard your girl Kim K.
My girl. Never that.
Your girl Kim K.
Never
So
that.
apparently she's clapped back on a gentleman by the name of Tyson Beckford because of something, pretty much a comment he made on social media on her feed. And so she was in a cat suit, I believe. Yeah, it was some sort of cat suit, but she was walking somewhere, and the picture just looked like her hip was either out of place or bigger than the other hip.
Oh, really?
So
are we surprised?
right. So
are we surprised?
Reason being, I don't know why Tyson Beckford had the nerve to say, ew, I don't understand that. That looks disgusting. Something to that effect. But she had
That's
to
his
clap
opinion.
back. But she clapped back though.
That's fine. But
You know what she said?
You put it out there for your opinion, right?
I do agree.
So
I do agree.
you get what comes with the territory.
So because he said that, that's what I'm saying. But Kim K had clapped back now.
And that's fine. She's
That's
able
fine.
to do that.
She could do that. You know what she said though?
I don't care.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
keep up
You
with the
don't love Kim K.
Kardashians. No.
I ain't mad at that. It's all good.
Sorry. I'm probably the 1% of America that don't keep up with the Kardashians.
I mean, it was more so not necessarily keeping up with the Kardashians, but the comments that were made.
Anything related to them though, I scroll past, to be honest.
I ain't
We're
mad
gonna
at
be
you.
honest.
You like what you like. I ain't
Yes.
mad at you. So there's a couple of in the news now. So according to NYCHA, housing projects, no more smoking in the buildings. No more
I
smoking
heard
in the
about
apartments.
that.
And I actually think that's a good thing.
That's valid.
You got a lot of kids and that lives in the projects, that live in the project, and a lot of these apartments are closed in. Like the windows are closed. There's no ventilation, no proper ventilation.
Yes.
So that secondhand smoke is severe.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they passed the law. I don't know if it's about weed too, maybe not. We gonna find out.
Yeah.
But I believe they're gonna put certain kind of smoke detectors in the apartments, similar to what they have in the hotels,
Okay.
just to detect,
right.
what's
That's
going on.
valid.
Yeah, that's valid, right?
I can stand behind that one.
So shout out to NYCHA for
Yes.
trying to get healthy.
And shout out
Self-care.
to LeBron James.
What's wrong with LeBron?
What you mean what's wrong with him?
Yes.
Shout out to him for opening up. Didn't he open up a school in his hometown? You ain't hear about this?
Nah.
Get with it. I think it's like free uniforms, free lunch, free breakfast.
Wow.
And then I think it's it'll feed into a college, a full ride to a college. In his home state, yeah. So shout out to LeBron.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, he may be controversial on the court, but as far as his personal life and his giving back, he's definitely commendable.
Yeah, especially giving to the kids.
Yeah.
Our next generation is important to support them. And,
Absolutely.
so I love that. So shout out to LeBron.
Yes. And shout out to B. She performing in Jersey tonight.
Yeah. At the MetLife. Yeah, she's doing her thing there.
Tonight and tomorrow.
And Jay-Z. You can't forget Jay. Come on now. Come together.
Okay.
Come together, yeah.
Only because it's on the run too. I'll shout out Jay.
Right. That's what's up. Listen, don't go too far. We got more with Nocturnal Vibes, and Oya is in the building. Keep it locked.
Yeah. Pink cookies crushed in a plastic bag, while I'm thinking about the lust that you should have had. And every time I wanna rush, you go and get the cab. It's alright, cause tonight I'm gonna get that ass. I wouldn't pass if a point guard was my label. You got my head spinning, spinning, baby, like a dreidel. I say, well, cause Play-Doh couldn't match your shape, yo. The way your waist holds everything in place, almost like it had a say-so. Your composition is optimistic, the way you make a brother feel good. Feel good. And if you with it, I can show you how to get it when I'm harder than some steel wood. And I still could dip inside your mind like some head while I ride on the 95. Girl, I still could dip inside your mind like I was looking for diamonds inside your design, huh? Yo, baby, I don't wanna make you feel like I'm anxious, but I wanna let you know that I might just do something stupid. Baby, I don't wanna make you feel like I'm anxious, but I wanna let you know that I might just do something stupid. Listen, I don't wanna be enrolled on a list of other bros that you had to up and leave, baby. I know I'm always talking about come out your clothes, baby. We could take it slow so you see the end of me, maybe. You ain't never met a brother quite like me. Always call your phone late at night like me. Make sure that you home safe, make you want your own place, cause you know there can't nobody pipe like me. Lay down, turn your face round, put your ass up, playground, do what I say now, don't you act up. I see you did your face up, and I fucked up your makeup. Said you don't let the average nigga go and fucking back up a little more, baby, get the feeling. I like to watch it while I work, cause your fruit's appealing. I like to watch it while you squirt, cause your fruit's appealing. I like to watch it while you run, cause your juice is leaking. Oh, baby, I don't wanna make you feel like I'm anxious, but I gotta let you know that I might just do something stupid. Baby, I don't wanna make you feel like I'm anxious, but I gotta let you know that I might just do something stupid. Kisses, baby, all over your brain. Listen, baby, to the I wanna be the one to be the one you see when I surprise you. I wanna see the things you see whenever you close your eyes, babe. Maybe I could show you something new that you never seen before. And maybe you could do some of the things that you do behind the door. I need to share my feelings with you, baby. So don't be scared. Baby, I don't wanna make you feel like I'm anxious, cause I gotta let you know that I might just do something stupid. Baby, I don't wanna let you feel like I'm anxious, but I gotta let you know that I might just do something stupid.
Bless. IT band. On the way. Lula. On the way. They say the most difficult thing is to live and die alone. Oh. And I would give up everything if we could spend some time alone. Oh. And girl, it's supernatural, and all there's nothing I would change. But then you blow my mind, make me back up, press rewind like ay yo. Yes, you blow my mind, make it back up every time like so. You bless my soul, you bless my soul, oh. Boy, chérie, regarde qui ça vous fait. Baby, so, mes papes, j'en satisfait. Oh, parce que you blow my mind, make me back up, press rewind like so. Oh, baby, no, et c'est le même matin. Oh, you blow my mind, make me back up every time like so. You bless my soul, oh.
Oh, parler, non, je l'aime, c'est où mes vies. Même pas défi, quand ça la voyager. Oui, on the way. On the way.
IT band. They say the most difficult thing is to live and die alone. Oh. And you can't give up on us now, 'cause in you I found my home. Oh, oh, oh. Then we're good together. I can feel it in my bones. Bones. Yes, yeah. You blow my mind. Take it back up, let's rewind like so. Ay, 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 yo. Ay, 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 yo. You blow my mind. Make it back up every time like so. You bless my soul, oh. Oh, God is your Benny, oh, yeah. Oh, God is your Benny, no, yeah. Yes, you blow my mind, make it back up every time like so. You Benny, no, it's a lumen matin, no. You bless my soul, make me back up every time like so. Yes, you bless my soul, never go.
On the way.
It's alright. It's okay. No need to say your apologies.
Welcome back. It's your boy Q Christopher in the building with Tati, Danny, and one and only Oya. Welcome. Smiling bright. Welcome to the show.
Hi. I feel welcome.
That's what's up. That's a good thing, right?
How was your day so far?
My day was pretty good. It was relaxing. Yesterday was my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Happy
today's my
birthday.
Thank you. And today's my sister's birthday.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So yeah, so we did a little birthday brunch. It was cute.
Collabed it together. Nice.
Yeah.
How old did you turn?
23.
23.
Aw.
That's what's up. How do you feel at 23 at this moment?
I feel like I need to put less pressure on myself to be at a certain point, like in life, by a certain age, because I feel like, I don't know, like before I was just like, you know, societal pressures make you feel like, oh, you know, by 23 you have to do this, by 25 you have to do this, by 30 you have to do that. And now I'm 23 and I'm like, wow, all the shit I said I was gonna do when I was 18, I'm like, not quite yet, but it's okay.
Right.
And, you know, I'm just learning to stop looking at everyone else who's 23 and maybe what they're doing and just like focus on myself.
Gotta trust
So,
the
yeah.
process.
It's funny. It's
Right.
very different because years ago at 23, I wasn't thinking about, you know, what I'm going to be doing, what I will be doing for the next 10 years. And I feel like this generation has definitely switched that around. Like they're adamant on
Absolutely.
pretty much having their career, everything lined up, and
Right.
by the time they're 25,
You
Right.
have to
Which is
understand
very
it's
good.
more fast paced
Yeah.
now.
very much
We
so
are.
fast.
And
Fast-paced.
everything
We
is
are.
more open than
The
what it was
platforms are
before.
different.
True.
Yeah.
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 So that's
where
understandable,
I'm
but you
at.
gotta trust your process.
Yeah, word. That's
So
where I'm at.
speaking of process, when did you, rather, did you choose music or did music choose you?
I feel like music chose me because I don't know, like singing was something that I guess I always like to do, but it wasn't like something that I ever felt like I could take seriously, like on a major scale. And like I used to do stuff like when I was younger, like I used to sing like in the shower and pretend no one could hear me just so people could be like, so I could see how people felt about my voice and stuff, because it was really not something that I had planned to take to the next level. But I don't know, I reached a point, I was in a choir when I was 15, actually around here, on like by 125th Street.
Okay.
So that's where I started, but I was like always like sitting in the back and like never really like never auditioned for solos or anything like that. And then just came a point like after I started, I did backup for an artist called Timothy Bloom, and like we went around a couple places like SOBs, AOL and like stuff like that, and I just got to see like, and I was just like, I feel like I could do this. And like everything just fell into place. Like I had a really close friend. He took me to my first photo shoot, and then there I met my first producer, and then I dropped a song, and he's like, when you drop the song, like everyone's gonna want to work with you. And I dropped the song, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Awesome.
That's what's up. And then, so what kind of artists, what kind of music do you put together?
So I always say as an umbrella term like R&B, neo soul, but I feel like the more I create, like, and the more I listen to music and like just see how like all these all different genres I feel like are like blending together. So now I'm like just kind of experimenting with like who I am as an artist, and like I don't know, genre is not really like, I feel like it limited me in a lot of ways, because I was like, oh, I don't want to do this because I don't want people to think I'm this kind of artist, but it's just like I just want to put out good music at the end of the day. So yeah, so as an umbrella term I say R&B soul, but like I'm branching out into other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as artists and that inspire you, like who do you look up to vocally?
I look up to Erykah Badu, Leanne LaHavis, Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, Anita Baker. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I usually have like a list, but those are like my main, because I feel like as much as I love like somebody like Beyonce, for example, like as an artist, I just, I guess vocally, like don't really see myself like reflected in Beyonce, I guess, or somebody like of that range.
Okay.
So it's just like artists who are a little bit more free spirited and like just, I don't know, just in that like realm.
I mean, I see you have this poise, is very neo, very kind of like Jill Scott-ish a little bit, but a refreshed version. But it's smooth though. It's sexy.
And so you write as well, right?
Yes, I write all my own music.
So if you had to choose one, because I know you said that you initially sang backup, and then you did the independent thing. So which one would you rather? Have you always wrote?
So like, funny enough, writing music never came to me like, it was never something that I consciously decided that I was gonna do, like songwrite. I literally, up until a couple years ago, I thought that if a song came out, like you had to write it. Like I had no idea about the business of songwriting or anything like that. So I was like, if I'm gonna make music, like I'm gonna write it. Like I was into covers and stuff, but I was never under the impression that I could like sing someone else's music. So it was always funny to me. I was just like, when people were like, do you write your own music? I'm like, well, who else is gonna write it? I didn't. And then it was just like later finding out, I think I watched like an MTV special or something, and I found out that like Neo wrote like Mario's song, and I was just like, it blew my mind. I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, yeah.
So it just comes natural.
Yeah, it just
to you.
Comes naturally to me. Yeah.
Nice. What kind of space do you need to be in to write music?
To write music, it's very random. Like it's like sometimes like if I have to do something, if I'm like booked to do something, I can like sit down and like just dedicate like quiet, chill space. I'm like usually like maybe in my room or like in a studio or like whatever. I'll go to like the park sometimes. But if it's on like my time, like I can literally be anywhere. I can be on the train. I can be like wherever, and I just be like, ooh, like I have a melody in my head, and then just start writing from there.
And plus, you can get a lot of inspiration from the train.
Yeah, especially living in New York. Yeah, you see crazy stuff on the train.
Very much so. Talk about how your family, friends, and your fans contribute to your life and your career?
Well, my family definitely, like my mom and my sister are like my biggest support system, like when it comes to like anything that comes to like my music and stuff like that. Because at first, like my mom was a tough nut to crack. Like when I was just like, this is what I'm doing, and like this is, you know, because like my mom is Haitian, I'm first generation like Haitian, so it was a real shock to her that I wasn't like following the traditional path of like, you know, being a doctor, right, and then going to college and all that kind of stuff. So but when she realized like this is what I was going to do and this is what I was dedicated to, like that was it for her, and she like completely poured her support into me. Nice. And she, like when I get discouraged and when I, you know, feel like I'm not where I want to be at, like she's definitely like my backbone. And just like when it comes to like little things, she shows her support in like really great ways. Yeah, the same thing with my friends. Like my friends are like some of my biggest fans. Like they'll be like front row at my shows, like singing the words, making me cry. Yeah, love my friends. And my online supporters and fans are just like unreal to me. The amount of support that I get sometimes, it really doesn't feel real sometimes. Like, reality check. Because it doesn't feel tangible because it's the internet. So it's just like you forget sometimes that you like have an impact, because it's just like you're living your life. You're just like, what? I'm a moron. Like I'm at home. I don't feel great about myself right now. And then you like just go in your messages and you see like, oh, like somebody say like, wow, like you releasing this song like got me through this situation, or like made me feel made me feel better about myself, or just made me look at a situation completely differently. And I'm just like, whoa, like me, like I have this impact on you. So just like looking at that and just like realizing that I serve a purpose outside of myself has like really contributed to my art, because like it just keeps me going. Like I'm just like, when it's always going to be for me, but sometimes like as human beings, like we all have those moments where we're not feeling ourselves and stuff. So it's really dope to just have that support system and just know that like people like legit believe in me, like, and it's genuine. So yeah.
At the times you're not feeling yourself, what is it that you do for yourself? Your me time, your Oya time.
My Oya time, I smoke a lot of weed.
This is a family show, so we're gonna keep quick.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Talking about oregano, guys. Oregano. Seasoning.
But I de-stress. Just little stuff like pouring myself like a bath, tea, like, and it just seems like really superficial things, like doing a face mask or stuff like that. But on a deeper level, it's shifting the way that I talk to myself, because it's very easy for us to get trapped in a space where you know, we make a mistake and we like, somebody can praise us a million times and we like, it'll just go through one ear not the other. But the second like you feel the slightest tinge of negativity or failure, it's just like you're just so focused on that one thing. And it's so easy for me to have compassion for other people, but when it comes to myself, sometimes I can like really lack that. So shifting and being conscious and aware of the way that I speak to myself and making sure that I'm speaking to myself, like people always say, like, speak to yourself like the way that you speak to your best friend when your best friend is hurt. Like when somebody that you love is like not feeling themselves, you're just like, yo, like you're amazing. You're always reminding them of like all the amazing things that they do and why they're so dope. And when we're feeling that way, we don't do that for ourselves. So it's just boils down to like looking at myself in the mirror and being like, yo, like you've done X, Y, and Z. You've been in this space. Like look at you know where you've come so far, and you literally can't fail at this point. Like you have no choice but to just keep going. And
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. Listen, don't go too far. More with Oya.
Heals wounds, that's what they say. Yet whiskey and wine takes your place, and drunken night hides what's inside. Cause big boys, they aren't supposed to cry. Oh, I loved you hard, I couldn't save us. You left your mark and now it's dangerous. A trail of scars, our hearts filled with fear. Yeah, and I try again in hopes that maybe that we'd become, and our hearts stand still, and I'd be your one. No, I hate that I loved you so much. How our friendship and love turned to rust, and all those nights out working late, then nights stay over, you on my chest, I'd pull you closer till your nerves would come. You were the one. You were the one. Oh, you were the one. Oh, yes, you were the one. Oh, will we meet again? We could meet again. We can start over. No, we are not over. We could meet again, and we'll dream again. We can start over, 'cause you were the one. You're still the You're still the one. We fought it long enough, now let's stop to face it. It's written on the wall, written all over our faces. Don't be scared, girl, come over here. No need to heed permission, but that's imposition. Only you do me like you do, girl, you the truth. Magic City with the moves. You better fuck me like you got something to prove. Girl, come show me like I'm the only one. Turn the lights out, I'm gonna take you down under these sheets and let you wrap me all night. Girl, I gotta hear you scream. Hey, you scream. When the lights out, come alive when the lights out. I don't wanna see you anymore. I only wanna hear the sounds of when we make love. You don't need to leave the lights on. I'ma f you with the lights out. I'ma love you till your lights out. Pulling on your head, surfing in your wet. Girl, I ain't stopping. Back your back when I'm taking you down. We gotta go.
Yeah. Welcome back. Pure vibrations in the building. Welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, Oya Noire. Did I pronounce that your last name correctly?
Oya Noire.
See, I did it. Back in the building with Oya, and music-wise, like if you were to be able to collaborate with somebody right now, who would it be?
Well, I definitely don't know if I can pick one person.
It could be an indie artist. It could be.
This is really hard. I thought I was gonna be able to pick one person.
You can pick as many people as you like.
Okay, so definitely Erica is number one. Like, and it doesn't even have to be vocally. Like, even if it's production, like anything. Like, I would love to collab with Erykah Badu. Kaylani, actually, I really
I could see that.
mess with Kaylani's like just artistry and the way she carries herself. Leanne LaHavis, most definitely. It's really random, but Tank and the Bangers, they are a really dope band out of
Tank
I believe
and the Bangers.
New Orleans. I hope I'm not wrong, but they have a really, really dope like hip hop, neo soul, funk vibe that I'm like super attracted to. I love live music, so it's like anything more that route of like older kind of feel. I would like. And maybe for like if I was to collab with a rapper, it would probably be like J. Cole or Chance the Rapper.
Conscious rappers. I like that. Very
So Erica's gonna be headlining at Afropunk, so you should go shoot your shot.
Yeah, right. I should just be like, hey girl. Like every time I'm in Erykah Badu's presence, I'm just like, you are just.
So you gotta shoot your shot at Afropunk.
I mean, right? I just gotta be like,
put
girl.
it out in the atmosphere.
she'll notice your presence.
Yes.
Because you got that vibe, so she'll definitely know that's your presence.
Oh, so.
Speaking of presence, talk a little about your image. I'm feeling this red cut. Just talk about how you decided what your image would be.
I'm still figuring it out. It's honestly an everyday thing. Like before I decided to cut my hair, like I did every single hairstyle in the book. Like I had, the faux dreads. I had a huge afro. I had a weave, which was horrible. Never want to do that again. I went natural. I had a shortcut. I did like literally everything, like braids, just you name it. And then I think my last hairstyle was like a wig, and it was on its last leg, and I was like, I don't know what my next move is going to be. And my friend was like, she made a joke saying I should shave my head, and I was like, you're insane. Like, what? And she was just like, I'm telling you, like, shave your head, dye your hair a bunch of colors, like, it's going to like be like for you. And I was like totally against it, and she was just like, she got mad at me. She was just like, whatever, like go ahead, be resistant to change. You're never gonna go anywhere. And I was just like, wow, like okay. And then like a week later, I just went to the barbershop, and I've never gone back. Like this is like how I feel the most confident. And the colors, I don't know, like it just started becoming a thing. And
speaking of the colors, there's a green color. I don't know, is this true? It was trending that you were Serena.
A meme.
Serena's tennis ball.
Yeah, well, actually, that wasn't me. Somebody dyed their hair green after me, and they became a meme too. But that was funny. Like they turned her head into the tennis ball. But I did green like 2 months ago, like a lime green, and I just posted the picture on Twitter, and somebody was like, "Girl, you got the cutest tennis ball I ever seen." And then it went crazy. Like it was on like Reddit forums and stuff, and like just all these meme pages. It was on Facebook. Like when my mom is tagging me on memes on Facebook, that's how I knew. I was like, it's gone too far.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I've been doing, a bunch of different colors, and yeah, it's just how I feel the most like expressive in myself.
Nice. So not only people are tuning in for your music, they also tuning in to see what color you're.
Yeah, and honestly, the tennis ball thing I wasn't mad at because I got so many new followers. Nice. And I was just like, hey, I know you guys came here because you think I'm cute and I have a tennis ball head, but can you please listen to my music?
Yeah, gotta capitalize.
Right, I was not mad.
Speaking of your music,
yes.
What are you gonna sing for us right now?
What am I gonna sing for you right now? Should I? Okay, so I could sing a cover or I could sing my song.
Whatever you'd like.
Whatever you love.
Okay, I'm gonna sing my song. So just acapella.
Go
just
for
right
it.
now. Yo, girl, I've been thinking I know you've been trying to tell your feelings. You've been trying to get a word in, but I'm rambling. I've been going on and on about your eyes and your chocolate skin. Not tonight, you're not hearing it, you like. Here we go. You can sweet talk me till my ears fall off. You know, I know what the deal is. I'm the best you ever had. No competition. Don't be giving out what's mine. That's your fucking problem. Always going off assuming shit. I ain't wanna say it, but I ain't really feeling it. So why you gotta be like that? Every time I open up, you run away. I wish I never met you. Wish I never got wrapped up in your melodies the way you used to sing to me. No, one day you just get rid of me. I just be another one who got too close. I just be another one who got too close. Slow down. I just want to work it out.
Yeah.
Now, baby, slow down. I just want to work it out.
I love that. You know, we need to. Have you met Sasha?
No.
Sasha Seno. We had her on the show a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Your vibes are very much similar. You should collab and do something.
Yeah, I would love to.
Matter of fact, come back on Nocturnal Vibes and do it. Okay?
Yeah, no, and we'll do
Vibe
something
exclusive.
together.
Right.
Yes, I would live for that.
What's the inspiration behind that song?
So the inspiration behind that song, I started it like a while ago, and when I started writing the song, it was totally not like I wasn't going through the situation necessarily, and then a year later I was actually going through it and I finished it, but it wasn't meant to really be released at all. And so I went through like it wasn't even like a breakup. It was just like a petty, like my feelings were hurt. I'm an ego. I'm in Leo, so my ego is like very sensitive. And I went through the situation, and I had a show the very next day, and it was this song at the time that me and my guitar player were just like working on, just like vibing off of and stuff. And that night I was just like called to sing the song because like I was so in my feelings, and I had a couple of drinks and I sang the song, and I just poured my heart out. And just like any other time that I do, I take a video, I post on Instagram my performances, and till right now, like the video gets so much love. It went like out of the park. I received like maybe 10,000 followers like within less than a week, and it was crazy. So I had to release the song after that, and like till now it's one of the songs I get the absolute most love. And it was just, I really think it was just based off of genuine like feeling and like hurt, and it was a healing for me. And through that, like that's one of the songs where people hit me up like, yo, like I'm going through this exact thing right now, or people like share this and they're like, mood, like this is what I'm going through, like I can relate to this, so yeah.
So you want to introduce the song?
Oh yeah, that was called Slow Down. It's on all my
Do we have?
Yes, we do, I believe so. Yeah, it's on all major platforms like iTunes, Apple Music, all that.
So let's
stuff.
rock out to it. This is
Cool.
Slow Down.
That is not slow down. Awkward. Totally. That sounds fun too.
So good. This is I'm the One.
Yes, this is I'm the One. This is my most recent single that I dropped like 2 months ago. I wanted to get something for like the summertime vibes, get into my Haitian roots. I speak a little Creole on this song, which is fun, and mixed with a little Afrobeat. So yeah.
All right, so let's get into this one.
Baby, I get lost around you. On the dance floor, and your waistline is my weakness. You say you're tired of sneaking. Why don't you go and leave her alone? I'm begging for your sweetness. You say you're tired of sneaking. Give me a reason. I shouldn't tear your ass to pieces. Vinimbalo shiri. Vinimbalo shushu. Vinimbalo shiri. Vinimbalo shushu. I'm the one. put my arms around you. Can I trust to tell you all my secrets? Baby, I get lost around you. On the dance floor, and your waistline is my weakness. You say you're tired of sneaking. Why don't you go and leave her alone? I'm begging for your sweetness. You say you're tired of sneaking. Give me a reason. I shouldn't tear your ass to pieces. Vinimbalo shi. Vinimbalo shushu. Vinimbalo shi. Vinimbalo shushu. I'm the one. I'm the one who gon' hold you when you fall. I'm the one who gon' answer when you call. I'm the one. I'm the one who you wanna be, but I'm the one who fulfill your fantasy. I'm the one to see. I'm the one to the one. I'm the one who gon' hold you when you fall. I'm the one who gon' answer when you call. I'm the one. I'm the one who you wanna be, but I'm the one who fulfill. Let me put my one. I'm the one who gon' hold you when you fall. I'm the one who gon' answer when you call. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one who you wanna be, but I'm the one.
Welcome back to Nocturnal Vibes. It's Tati Danny in the building with Oya. So tell us a little bit about the I'm the One.
So yeah, we good. Yeah, the inspiration behind that was just trying to set, like I said, just a vibe for the summertime. Trying to just let go of that pressure to stay in a certain box when it comes to like the type of music that I create. Yeah, and just tapping into my Haitian roots, tapping into that like Afrobeat kind of like, you know, music where like people can dance and stuff. I didn't feel like I had enough music like that. So yeah, I just wanted to experiment and bring.
Celebrate.
Wow!
Birthday, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday from Nocturnal Vibes.
That was so
I hope you made 3 good wishes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so. You guys.
Happy birthday.
I also
birthday.
really love cupcakes. So I'm gonna have a field day with you.
Good call. Good call.
Thank you.
You're absolutely
You're
welcome.
welcome.
I'm so happy.
So tell everyone what's next for you.
What is next for me? I'm definitely gonna stop procrastinating and get on my game and release a lot more music. I know that's like the one thing that everyone's like chasing me down for, because I you know, my manager can admit I get a little excited about music, and sometimes I preview a little too much, and then people get a little too excited, and then people are yelling at me when it don't drop. So yeah, I definitely owe people
Some music.
quite a bit of music. Definitely trying to travel more in you know, the next couple of months to year, like a tour if possible. Like definitely just want to travel the States and just, you know, see my supporters in different areas and just experience, and also just want to create in different spaces, just, you know, see outside. New York can get a little like congested sometimes, so it would be nice to do that. But yeah, and just expanding and elevating in my craft, and, you know, opening up to more knowledge. Like now I'm kind of getting into actually some of the songs on my most of my last album I co-produced. So yeah, I've been getting into that. I've been, you know, just branching out, like engineering myself. I have a studio at home now, so just learning more and just being at the top of my craft, and, you know, just getting to that next level as an artist. Like I feel like I'm almost like about to like bust through that,
Yeah.
you know, glass
Break through
ceiling.
that ceiling.
So, yeah. So
You ever
yeah,
thought
I'm
about
there.
competitions? like the four or the voice?
So yeah, I mean, I have actually when I was 17, I auditioned for The Voice, and it was a really interesting experience. It was nothing like I thought it was gonna be. Because you know how they show you on TV, like all these people show up and there's cameras and stuff like that. But like before that, there's like an open casting. So it's like at the Jacob Javits Center, there's like 1,000 people in there. And I was really taken off guard by like, because we did group auditions. So there were like 10 people in the room. So I got to hear like 10 people, and a lot of them were really amazing. And it was so crazy. Like in my room, nobody got in, and I was just like sitting there, and like in my head I already decided, and I was just like, oh, like this guy's getting in, this guy's getting in, this guy getting in. And then like they were like, thanks. And then like we all had to leave, and I was just like, whoa, like this is a crazy world. Like I didn't know if I was really prepared for that like route, I guess, into stardom. I definitely know it has its benefits, and I've seen it like work for a lot of people. So I'm not saying no, but I don't know, just not right now, I guess.
It's a really good platform.
Yeah, definitely. Like showing your face on TV, why not? That would be it's the best platform you can get.
Absolutely.
Do you have any upcoming performances?
Actually, yes, this Sunday I'm doing an all-white day party at First Republic. I think it's their 5th anniversary, so they're doing a show. It's going to be me, the IT band. I think you guys played one of their songs, and Felicia Ross. So it should be really dope.
Zakai in the band,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Are you going to dye your hair white?
No,
Okay.
I am not. That's going to be the only thing. That's going to be, what's that word I'm looking for? I'm having a total brain fart.
It's all good.
The dress code.
Well, I want to play Slow Down.
Yeah.
Let's rock with that real quick.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
My baby.
Yo, girl, I've been thinking. I know you've been trying to tell your feelings. You've been trying to get the word in, but I'm rambling. I've been going on and on about your eyes and your chocolate skin. Not tonight, you're not hearing it. You like, here we go. You can sweet talk me till my ears fall off. You know, I know what the deal is. I'm the best you ever had. No competition. Don't be giving out what's mine. That's your fucking problem. Always going off assuming shit. I ain't wanna say it, but I ain't really feeling it. So why you gotta be like that? Every time I open up, you run away. I wish I never met you. Wish I never got wrapped up in your melodies the way you used to sing to me. I know one day you'd just get rid of me. I'd just be another one who got too close. I'd just be another one who got too close. Slow down. I just wanna work it out. Now baby, slow down. I just wanna work it out. Now baby, slow down. I just wanna work it out. Now baby, slow down. I just wanna work it out. You look so sexy when you get upset. Veins popping out your neck. I'm here to lay you down when you're feeling stressed. I'm trying to get my hands on your silhouette. You say you know what the deal is. So why the hell you tripping? It's not love you've been missing. Only one who keep it dripping. So tell me why you wanna be my ruler. Be the only one I'm true to. Hold me down and be my future. Why she wanna be my shooter? I love kissing you and I'm drunk. Licking the liquor off your lips. Feeling the music in my ears. With the one I'm supposed to be with, I wanna kick it. And light one, how fast can you roll it up in light one? I need you to roll it up in light one. How fast can you roll it up and slow down? I just wanna work it out. Now baby, slow down. I just wanna work it out. Baby, slow down. I just wanna work it out. Baby, slow down. I just wanna work it out. Work it out. I just wanna work it out. I just wanna work it out. Baby, slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Baby,
Slow down.
slow down.
Slow down.
Baby, slow down. Slow down.
Yeah.
Welcome back. So, Oya, I want to thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Thanks. I had so much fun.
That's what's up. Tell the world where they can find you.
So you can find me all social medias. That is cute. You can find me on all social media at Oya Noire. It's OYANOIRE. All social media platforms, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, all that stuff. Oya Noire, same. And yeah, like I said, I just dropped an album in February. I just dropped a single a couple months ago, and there are definitely more music to come. So just follow me along my journey.
Yeah,
Yes. Shout outs also to Quap Lab Productions, who've been managing me and pushing me and just producing the artists that you see before you today.
Yeah.
I could not be here without them.
That's what's up. Takes a team. It takes a team. Shout out to the team.
It takes a village. Shout outs to the team.
I love that. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. We're here every Thursday, rocking out. Next week we got Allie Clowell. She's stopping by. We're gonna talk about her experience on the floor.
Tati won't be here with you next
Tati
week.
won't be here, but it's all good. I'll hold it down.
Okay, you gotta hold it down.
Oh yeah, you could come back and vibe out with
Right.
me.
Maybe I'll take Tati's spot.
See,
One show.
one show,
One show.
right. Listen, I want to shout out everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Also, shout out Bobby Storm. I ran into her earlier, so shout out to her. So we here, we lit.
Yeah.
Keep it sexy. This is Nocturnal Vibes.
Can I trust to tell you all my secrets? Baby, I get lost around you. On the dance floor, and your waistline is my weakness. You say you tired of sneaking. Why don't you go and leave her alone? I'm begging for your sweetness. You say you tired of sneaking. Give me a reason. I shouldn't tear your ass to pieces. Vinimbalo shi, vinimbalo shushu, vinimbalo shi, vinimbalo shushu. I'm the one, who gon' hold you when you fall. I'm the one. Fulfill your fantasy. I'm the one. See, I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one who gon' hold you when you fall. I'm the one who gon' answer when you call. I'm the one who you wanna be with. I'm the one who fulfill. Let me put my one.